Alright, I muted you guys. Is it? Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, to the
This way?
left. Yeah, barely. Just a little bit. Ooh, that might be perfect.
Wait, I'm trying to move my TV back. Give me 1 second. Is that better?
Oh yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna meet you.
Yep, let's do it. Keep going. I would like to add real quick. I think something more important than Miles Powell's 45 points per game is his assists and his steals. He is reckless on the defensive end, able to get out in transition and make plays in the open court. Yes, this is going to be an amazing postseason as Louisville already calling a timeout early to make adjustments. In addition to Miles Powell, Seton Hall also has their 7-2 center, Gill. See, already getting out in transition. Good transition defense by Seton Hall there. Slam bam jam, up and away, the elevator man, they love him! Yes, they're a very balanced team with a lot of perimeter shooting and good defense. They're very long and athletic. It's going to be important for them to get out and transition this game and also not turn the ball over. They're going to have to really control the pace. Yeah, ever since the leave of Rick Pitino, though, they've had trouble until this year. This is the first big year they've had since Rick Pitino's been out after the huge scandal and everything. And these players have really been fighting hard for their new coach. Yeah, Louisville. Ooh. Great rebound and kick out by Gill there. As you can see, Louisville struggling on finishing inside due to Gill's height and length. He's such a huge force in the paint, averaging 2.1 blocks per game this season. Great play in the post there. Saw the space, saw the opportunity, blew by him, and finished with the slam. Gill is on fire right now, completely taking over this game. He has been the main X factor in this game for Seton Hall so far. Yep, he's creating for his teammates right now, and it will really start to open things up for him as Louisville focuses on mainly shutting him down. But when you try to shut him down, it opens things up for other players. So he's really been taking advantage of that. Louisville able to get something inside there. One of the lucky few that they've been able to get this game. As you can see, Miles Powell getting into the paint there and kicking it out, creating opportunities for his other teammates to drive and slam it home there. Yeah, not much they can do to stop him with his length and athleticism. They got to push him and bump him out of the paint. But it's tough to do that when you got a body that big, and somebody like Miles Powell able to create things for him, especially off the pick and roll. Good look there. That mid-range game is going to be available to them all game long. Going to try and mix it up to create some more opportunities inside and out, but they'll be able to get that shot on any given possession. Good rotation here by Louisville. Nice transition basket there by Louisville. Seton Hall getting out in the break here. Miles Powell driving in. Turns it over. Good steal by Louisville. It's still a close game. Louisville's still within reach here. They can get a couple of good possessions and a couple of good stops going into the half. Yeah, that three on the last possession was crucial. Let's see what they can do here. As we got clock ticking down right now, 7 seconds. Two seconds. Let's see if they throw it up here and call timeout. Oh, no, he chucks it up. See, those are the types of possessions that are going to cost Louisville in this game. Right there, he should have thrown it up and called a timeout, and then that way they could have run a set play. This game is so good, Eric, I burnt my non. Oh, big steal. Great take right there by Louisville. And you'll notice on the roll right there, that Louisville player was able to kind of take Gill out of the equation by a little bit of a box/shove type movement. That's not illegal. And it was able to get Gill out of the paint to create an opportunity for that player. Game is really sped up in this third quarter, Eric. Really good driving kick by Gill to Miles Powell. This entire season's been about Miles Powell creating for Gill, but right there, Gill creating for Miles Powell. Great play. The pace of this, yes, great play. But I'm nervous about this pace for Louisville. If Louisville doesn't execute and they start turning the ball over at this pace, Seton Hall's really going to blow this thing open. Offensive three. That's going to give Seton Hall their largest lead of the game at this point, Eric. And like I said, this pace really plays into Caleb's, or not Caleb's, really plays into Seton Hall's strategy. Seton Hall finally, or Miles Powell finally starting to catch fire as he drives in and slams it home. That's right, Eric. He's really been not really been struggling today, but he's been having a tougher time than normal. Oh! Great play right there by Louisville. That's a much-needed momentum builder as they bring it back to within 10. Let's see if they can get a stop here. Oh, it's blocked! That hop step is unbeatable. Every time you... Oh! Powell again. Kicks it out. What's Louisville going to have to do to get back into this game, Eric? Yeah, we'll see if Seton Hall calls a timeout here, try and strategize and thinks these over to help prevent this lead from shrinking. I think he is getting across a clear sense of urgency for them to close out this game because everybody knows momentum can either help you win games or help you lose games in this March Madness tournament. So they're going to be focused on keeping the momentum on their side. I don't think the coach is going to want to slow the game down. I think he's going to want to keep it at a relatively fast pace because it plays into Seton Hall's hands. And I think he wants to blow them out of the water. He does not want to keep this thing close. And they're getting steal after steal here, Eric. I think that was a good timeout by the coach there. And McMahon knocks them both down at the free throw line. And I think that might just about do it there, Eric. Largest lead of the game, Seton Hall up 15. 3 minutes remaining in the game now. Louisville's going to have to, although they don't want to play at the fast pace, they're going to have to play at a fast pace now in order to get back in this game. There's just no way they can play at this pace. Yep, that was a good possession there, but they got to be quicker and they have to get stops. Miles Powell, a 95% free throw shooter on the season. Kind of interesting to see him miss a free throw there in crunch time, Eric. Get your spice in with some ricin. Huge throw down there. That might be able to give Louisville some momentum to get back into this game. They've cut it to within 12 now. Powell driving into the paint again. Oh, and a crucial turnover by Seton Hall. Louisville's going to need a quick shot here. Attack the basket, and he's going to get to the line. Draws a big foul. He missed a free throw there. They're going to need every point they get in order to even have the slightest chance of winning this game. And is that a turnover? That is a turnover for Seton Hall right there. So Louisville with another chance. McMahon with a nice drive. Oh! Looking for the roller. He pops. He stops. He scores! Jordan Nwora carrying his Louisville team leading them to now only a single-digit deficit. But it doesn't matter. It's back up to 12 with the three-pointer in the corner by Seton Hall. That's right, Eric. And they've been able to show it all day. Oh, he just dribbled right out of bounds. Wow, that is a tough play right there for Myles Powell. Very uncharacteristic for him. McMahon with the ball up top. He stops, he pops, and he hits it. Clutch shot for McMahon. He puts it within 9 with under a minute remaining. If I'm Louisville, I'm playing the foul game. What do you think, Eric? Well, they just fouled right there, so let's see what they do right here. He swings it over to Myles Powell. Myles Powell drives, hop steps, stops, pops, and out of bounds. Turnover for... Oh, never mind. It's deflected off of Louisville. Powell with an open shot up top. He shoots. He scores! Oh, McMahon has something to say about that as he pulls up from 3 feet behind the arc. Neither is Seton Hall, as Myles Powell just trying to pad the stat sheet at this point. As we said, 95% free throw shooter on the season. He knocks both down here. I agree. I think... McMahon coming in too late. Very, very great, but too late. As Miles Powell is just going to try and run the clock out here. But Louisville said, no, we're just going to let Miles Powell add to his stat sheet. .6 seconds on the clock here. Obviously, you can't score 12 points in 2.5 seconds. So I think they're just going to get a quick three to make the loss not seem as bad as it was.